What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and it is time for another New Music Friday, where we take a look at some of the releases of the week leading up to Friday, September 3rd. And before we get into it, as always, if you have anything you want me to review, leave a comment below letting me know what it is. If you enjoy metal reviews that go a little bit deeper than just Metallica, we take a look at some death metal, deathcore, metalcore, and just hardcore music, and you just want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon, doing anything, even just leaving a like or even a dislike. I appreciate it more than you guys could ever imagine. Earlier this week, Whitechapel dropped a new single titled Lost Boy off of their upcoming album called Kin. It's going to be really hard for this band to top their last album, The Valley, but I've seen some interview kind of stuff floating around on the internet where they refer to this album as jokingly The Valley Part 2 in terms of storytelling and just musically in general. And I don't really give this band enough credit on this channel. Usually when I refer to really good deathcore bands, I usually talk about The Art Is Murder and Fit for an Autopsy. But Whitechapel releasing a new album this year, it'll probably be the best deathcore album of 2021, easy. We're going to switch gears for a second and talk about Bill Murray's new release titled LORDFARQUADZILLA, which features a YouTube vocalist named Jonathan Young. I have no idea who that is, but Bill Murray, Johnny Frank, is just a gem of a musician. Who would have thought that after leaving Attack Attack that this is what we would have got? I mean, it's just, I don't even care for, what is this, alternative indie, or I don't know what genre specifically he's in. I try not to get too caught up in subgenres and all that, but I don't really care for it a whole lot, but I just can't get enough of Bill Murray. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that he also releases new stuff every 6 months. So you're always going to get something relatively new and fresh from him. And I think that also has a lot to do with just the fact that he does whatever he wants. I mean, he records all this stuff in his basement. I don't know if he does anymore, but he used to record all this stuff in his basement, which is the bare minimum stuff, which is truly inspiring to people who are trying to get into the music industry that feel overwhelmed. I mean, he's just all around cool dude. Iron Maiden is releasing their 17th freaking studio album tomorrow titled Senjutsu. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Iron Maiden, honestly, they're probably one of the first metal bands I really got into other than Metallica and Black Sabbath. It's I don't really listen to Anthrax all that much. I've never really got into Slayer until I was a little bit older. And yeah, Number of the Beast, The Trooper, 2 Minutes to Midnight, especially from learning the guitar at a younger age, those are fantastic songs to learn on the guitar. It's so much fun. Really learned some cool rhythm stuff. And I gotta admit, I still mess with Iron Maiden today. I don't listen to too much in their newer stuff. They're definitely considered to be boomer metal, even though boomers probably hate this music. They probably don't even listen to it. But a lot of their older stuff, even going into the early to mid 2000s releases, are really good. And even though my musical taste has evolved past this, I still kind of appreciate that they're still around. Their newer stuff is probably not the best, but I can't imagine this album being absolutely terrible, at least. Carnifex is finally releasing their new album titled Graveside Confessions. I've never really listened to this band, more than, I've heard them. I know what they sound like. I've listened to maybe 7 or 8 songs here and there, but I never sat down and listened to a full album. So I say they're finally releasing their new album because I've been looking forward to it ever since it was released. And I do plan on doing a review on this one. They're a little bit, I'm assuming they're considered to be deathcore from what I've heard. And a lot of people rant and rave about how great they are and how they don't really get a whole lot of appreciation either, especially with bands like Whitechapel and Fit for an Autopsy and bands like that coming around. So Carnifex kind of takes a back seat, but usually when I'm on Reddit and people are talking about the best things in deathcore, Carnifex will pop up every once in a while, and it kind of intrigues me a little bit. I just haven't sat down to do it, and I've been waiting until this album comes out. The pop punk band Danger Den is releasing their new album titled Pull Yourself Together. I've never listened to this band before, never heard a single song from them, but a couple weeks ago on a New Music Friday, they released a single. Don't even know the name of it, but the album artwork caught my eye, and I would judge a book by its cover all freaking day long. I don't know if I'll do a review on this band or this album, but based on the album artwork, which is super fun and creative, which is something that I love, I will definitely be giving it a listen. There's also some new singles from I Built the Sky. Animals as Leaders released a new single earlier this week. And freaking Darko, man. They're releasing a new song again after they dropped their album on May 7th. I mean, it's been a couple months. But normally after a heater of an album like that, you usually get like maybe a year, at least like 10 months to sit on it and fully digest it. Now they're hitting us with another song. And I've been meaning to talk about this anyways, but Baby J Josh, I can't remember his full name, but he's one half of Darko with Tom Barber, and he's also the drummer of Amir. Just recently announced about like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that he's leaving Amir and he's joining the band Spite. I'm pretty sure that's where he went, which now all of a sudden I'm a lot less interested in Amir. Believe it or not, that is possible for me to be less interested in them now. But I'm a lot more interested in Spite because I love everything that this guy does. I mean, his musical talent and all the stuff he does on Darko, from playing his freaking 8-string to the drum work and his lyrical writing, is just phenomenal. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Spite. I'm excited for Darko, and I hope the fact that he left Amir kind of frees up his schedule to release some more Darko stuff, because honestly, it's absolutely brilliant. I actually like it, like Tom Barber, more in Darko than any other band he's been in also. And that is it from New Music Friday. I know that there's a lot of stuff coming out this week, so a lot of stuff that I didn't get a chance to talk about. So leave a comment below letting everybody know what you're looking forward to. I mean, not just me, but other people watching this video. I mean, we're all here to discover new music. And again, while you're down there, if you have anything you want me to review, leave a comment below letting me know what that is as well. Feel free to subscribe and ring the bell icon, help support me and my channel. If you enjoy New Music Friday, don't forget to give it a like. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. I'm really glad that this segment is taking off as well as it is. I wasn't really sure if people would like it, but it's one of my most popular video segment things that I do, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad you guys are too, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this, and I will talk to you guys next time.
I was